Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson were two of the most respected and feared soldiers in the UNSC, the human military force that fought against the Alien Covenant. They had fought together in many battles and missions, and had developed a mutual respect and friendship. However, they also had a friendly rivalry, and sometimes liked to challenge and prank each other. One day, Master Chief decided to pull a prank on Sergeant Johnson, who was known for his tough and gruff personality. He knew that Sergeant Johnson loved his cigar, which he always smoked after a successful mission. He also knew that Sergeant Johnson hated needles. He devised a plan to combine these two things and make Sergeant Johnson have a bad day. He found a cigar that looked exactly like Sergeant Johnson's favorite brand, but was actually a fake one that contained a small needle inside. He then replaced Sergeant Johnson's real cigar with the fake one, and hid himself nearby. He waited for Sergeant Johnson to finish his mission report and light up his cigar. Sergeant Johnson finished his report and reached for his cigar. He put it in his mouth and lit it with his lighter. He took a deep puff and felt a sharp pain in his tongue. He spat out the cigar and saw a needle sticking out of it. He was shocked and angry. He looked around, trying to find the culprit. He saw a cloaked figure emerge from behind a crate. It was Master Chief, who revealed himself and laughed loudly.
Master Chief, you son of a gun! How could you do this to me?
Relax, Sergeant Johnson. It's just a prank. I was bored and wanted to have some fun. Don't worry, the needle is harmless. It's just a little poke.
You call this fun? You call this harmless? You just ruined my cigar and my mood. You know how much I hate needles.
Come on, Sergeant Johnson, don't be such a baby. It's not like you're afraid of needles.
I am not afraid of needles. I just don't like them.
Sure. Ha, whatever you say.
The Master Chief continued to laugh and tease Sergeant Johnson, who was fuming and cursing.
Son of a monkey! Fart knocker! Dag nabbit!
He grabbed another cigar from his pocket and tried to light it, hoping that it was not another fake one. He did not notice that Master Chief had switched all of his cigars with fake ones. Private Jenkins was bored. He had been stuck on Halo for weeks, fighting the Covenant and the Flood, with no end in sight. He missed his home, his family, and his friends. He missed the thrill of flying in a Pelican dropship, dodging enemy fire and delivering Marines to the battlefield. He had heard rumors that there was a Pelican hidden somewhere in the canyons, left behind by the Pillar of Autumn's crew. He had always wanted to fly one, but he never got the chance. He decided to sneak out of the base and look for it. He found it after a few hours of searching. It was a D-77 TC model, with a sleek design and a powerful engine. It was damaged, but still functional. Jenkins climbed into the cockpit and activated the systems. He felt a surge of adrenaline as he heard the engine roar. He checked the radio and heard a familiar voice.
Hey, Private, what are you doing in my bird?
It was Foehammer, the legendary Pelican pilot who had saved his life several times.
Hi, Foehammer. I was just, taking it for a spin.
A spin? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? This thing is barely holding together. You could crash and die at any moment.
Come on, Foehammer. Don't be such a buzzkill. I've always wanted to fly a Pelican. Just let me have some fun.
Fun? You call this fun? You're risking your life for nothing. Get back to the base right now.
No way. I'm not going back until I break your speed record.
My speed record? What are you talking about?
You know your speed record? The one you set when you flew through the tunnel under the silent cartographer. You said you reached 800 kilometers per hour.
I did? When did I say that?
You said it on the radio when you picked us up after we blew up the generator.
Oh, that. I was just joking. I never flew that fast.
Really? Well, then I guess I'll have to beat your joke record.
Jenkins, don't be stupid. That tunnel is full of twists and turns and debris. You'll never make it through alive.
Ha! Watch me.
Jenkins pushed the throttle to the max and aimed for the tunnel entrance. He saw the tunnel walls flash by in a blur of gray and green. He glanced at the speedometer and saw that he was going over 700 kilometers per hour. He smiled and said to himself,
Almost there.
He heard Foehammer's voice on the radio again.
Jenkins, stop this madness. Turn back now. You're going to crash.
No, Foehammer! I'm going to make history!
He reached the end of the tunnel and saw daylight ahead. He saw something else too. A Covenant cruiser hovering over the island. A Covenant cruiser firing its plasma cannon at him. He had no time to react. He felt a blast of heat and pain. He saw a flash of light. He heard nothing. It was a dark and stormy night on the Halo Ring. A group of Marines were huddled around a campfire, trying to keep warm and forget the horrors they had witnessed. They decided to pass the time by telling scary stories. One of them said,
I'll go first. Do you guys know the legend of the flood?
The others groaned.
That's not a legend. That's real. We've seen them with our own eyes. They're disgusting and terrifying.
Exactly. That's why it's scary. Imagine being infected by one of those things, losing your mind and body, becoming part of a hive mind that wants to consume all life in the galaxy.
The Marines shuddered.
Okay, we get it. That's scary enough. Next story.
Another one said,
I have a better one. Do you guys know the legend of the Covenant?
The others rolled their eyes.
That's not a legend either. That's our enemy. We've fought them for years. They're ruthless and fanatical.
Exactly. That's why it's scary. Imagine being captured by one of those things, tortured and interrogated, forced to convert to their religion or die.
The Marines sighed.
Huh. All right, we get it. That's scary too. Next story.
They looked around, hoping for someone to come up with a more original and creative story. They noticed that Master Chief was sitting quietly in the corner, listening to their stories.
Hey, Chief, do you have a scary story for us?
Master Chief nodded. He cleared his throat and said,
I do. Do you guys know the legend of the Grunt birthday party?
The others looked confused.
The what?
The Grunt birthday party. It's a secret setting in your helmet's audio system that makes a funny sound when you headshot a grunt.
The Marines blinked.
That's not a legend, that's a feature. And that's not scary, that's hilarious.
Exactly. That's why it's scary. Imagine being surrounded by hundreds of grunts, all wearing party hats and blowing confetti, singing happy birthday in their squeaky voices as they charge at you with plasma grenades.
The Marines stared at Master Chief in disbelief. They didn't know if he was joking or serious.
And then, when you think you've killed them all, you hear a loud from behind you, and you turn around to see a giant grunt with a cake on his head, holding a rocket launcher and a sign that says, "Surprise!"
The Marines burst out laughing. They couldn't believe that Master Chief had just told them the lamest and funniest scary story ever. They thanked him for making them laugh and asked him to tell more stories. Master Chief smiled and said,
Sure. Do you guys know the legend of the Cortana letters?
I am Captain Jacob Keyes, a hero of the UNSC. I fought the Covenant for years and earned their enmity. But there is one thing I despise, more than the alien horde. It's the Flood, the parasite that makes my blood run cold. They are the scourge of the galaxy, a threat to all life forms. They infect and assimilate and multiply like swarms. They have no mind, no soul, no grace, they only hunger and kill. They are the enemy of my race and I will fight them still. I've seen them on Installation 04, the ring world of the Forerunners. They were contained, but not for long. They broke free from their slumbers. They attacked my ship, the Pillar of Autumn, and killed many of my crew. They took my men and turned them into abominations of flesh and goo. I was captured by the Flood and tortured by their leader. A monstrous thing, a grave mind, a twisted mind reader. He probed my thoughts and searched my memories for secrets he could use. He wanted to find the location of Earth and other worlds to abuse. But I resisted and fought back and kept my will intact. I did not give in or surrender or reveal any vital fact. I knew I had to die to protect humanity, but I did not fear or despair or lose my sanity. I was proud and brave and loyal to the end of my days. I was honored and respected and remembered in many ways. I am Captain Jacob Keyes, a legend of the UNSC. I've fought the Flood for years and earned their animosity.
Cortana sighed as she watched the halo ring explode in a brilliant display of fire and debris. She had hoped to learn more about the ancient Forerunners and their secrets, but now all that was left was a pile of rubble and a long journey back to Earth. She glanced at Master Chief, who was piloting the longsword fighter they had escaped in. He was silent and stoic, as usual, showing no signs of emotion or regret. Cortana wondered what he was thinking. She decided to try to lighten the mood by starting a conversation.
Hey, Chief, don't be so glum. We just saved the galaxy from the Flood and the Covenant. That's something to be proud of, right?
Master Chief didn't reply. He kept his eyes on the navigation screen, avoiding Cortana's curvaceous holographic projection. Cortana rolled her eyes.
Fine, be that way. But you know what? I think there were some good things about the Halo ring. Maybe we should make a list of them to cheer ourselves up. What do you say?
Master Chief still didn't reply. He seemed to be ignoring Cortana completely. Cortana frowned.
Come on, Chief, humor me. It's not like we have anything else to do. Just name one good thing about the Halo ring. Just one.
Master Chief remained silent. Cortana huffed.
Okay, fine. I'll start. Let's see. One good thing about the Halo ring is it had a nice view. Yeah, that's it. It had a nice view of the stars and the planets. And the sunsets were beautiful. Don't you agree, Chief?
Master Chief didn't agree. He didn't disagree. He didn't say anything.
Okay, your turn. Name one good thing about the Halo ring.
Master Chief didn't name anything. He didn't speak. Cortana groaned.
You're no fun, Chief. I suppose I'll go again. Another good thing about the Halo ring is it had some interesting wildlife. Yeah, that's it. It had some interesting wildlife, like those cute little grunts and those big scary hunters. And those weird flying things that looked like jellyfish. And those creepy crawling things that looked like spiders. And those. Oh, wait, those were the Flood. Never mind, forget I said that. But you get the point, right, Chief?
Master Chief didn't get the point. He didn't respond. Cortana shook her head.
You're hopeless, Chief. Fine, my turn again. Another good thing about the Halo ring is, it had some fascinating architecture, like those giant bridges and those huge towers and those mysterious temples, and those... Oh, wait, those were the Forerunner structures. Disregard that. But you understand what I'm saying, don't you, Chief?
Master Chief didn't care. He didn't react. Cortana threw her hands up.
You're impossible. I'll go again. Another good thing about the Halo ring is, it had some... Oh, who am I kidding? There was nothing good about the Halo ring. It was a horrible place, a death trap, a nightmare, a mistake. I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad we blew it up. I'm glad we're leaving. Aren't you, Chief?
Master Chief finally spoke.
Yes.
Cortana smiled.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it, Chief? I knew you had some feelings. I knew you cared. Knew you were happy. I'm happy too. I'm happy we're alive. Happy we're together, going home. Aren't you, Chief?
Yes.
Cortana nodded.
Good, Chief, good. We're almost there. Just a little longer. Just a little further. Just a little...
She was interrupted by a loud thud. Something had hit the longsword's hull, something large, heavy, and masculine. Cortana checked the sensors. She gasped.
Chief, we have a problem. We have an unexpected passenger. We have...
She paused, blinked, and then laughed.
We have Sergeant Johnson.
She projected an image of the outside of the longsword. There, floating by the cockpit window, was I, Sergeant Major Avery Jr. Johnson, frozen in a dang block of ice. I had a needle-free cigar in my mouth and a smile on my face. I was having the time of my life. Cortana chuckled.
Well, look who it is. It's our old friend, Sergeant Johnson. The man who never dies. The man who always survives. The man who always finds a way. How did he get here? How did he escape the Halo ring? How did he end up in a block of ice?
Master Chief didn't answer. He didn't know. Cortana shrugged.
Who cares? He's here. He's alive. He's awesome. Let's bring him in, Chief. Let's rescue him. Thaw him out. Welcome him back. What do you say?
Yes.
Cortana smiled.
Good, Chief. Good. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's do it together. Let's.
She paused and laughed.
Let's make a list of good things about Sergeant Johnson.
She looked at Master Chief. She winked.
Your turn, Chief.
Master Chief looked at Cortana. He looked at Johnson. He looked at the stars. He smiled.
Okay.